This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this guy is marrying the industry right here. This guy, what's his name? Dylan, what's his name? Derek Milano, okay? This guy, you would think that you'd think Blac Chyna's up to her old tricks again. She needs to get that money. She's getting paid by a label to do these fake relationships to try to boost this guy's career. This guy is he's a ghostwriter, okay? Derek Milano. He's a songwriter, right? That's where he makes his money. You see him on the gram with money, that's where he makes his money. Because I'll tell you one thing. He ain't making money off music, meaning his own music, okay? He has 62,000 monthly listeners, man. Nobody's listening to this guy, okay? Nobody's listening to him. Underground artists have way more without a major label. He's on Interscope. They signed him because he writes records. I don't know who he's written for, but he's definitely written some big records because he's got money, okay? Derek Milano, writer. Let's see. What songs has he written? Let's see. Kevin Gates. Milano's first writing experience came with Kevin Gates' 2019 album, I'm Him. He helped with Meg Thee Stallion song Simon Says. Okay. Hot Girl Summer. Yeah, so he's making some money, okay? I don't see many other best rap songs. Savage Remix with Meg Thee Stallion. So he's made some money, okay? He's like kind of like a Patterson Fontaine, whatever is the guy's name. Nobody cares about his music, right? He's been on Epic too. Been a songwriter since 2013, but the first thing you could see him doing is 2019. Anyways, this guy's marrying the whole industry. Who would marry Blac Chyna, bro? And they did it, you know how you know it's for publicity? It's done in public in front of an audience. First of all, nobody's coming to see this guy perform. He only has 62,000 monthly listeners, okay? There might be 3 of them in the crowd. It was just, they're hoping that this will boost his career at Interscope. It's not. Hate to break it to you. He's also written for Justin Bieber, he's written songs for Justin Bieber and Pop Smoke and Nicki Minaj. Okay, yeah, so he's making money, okay? He's definitely got like, I don't know, let's say he's probably got a good $1 million, maybe. Probably not, because he's got to keep up in Hollywood. Vybz Kartel buys a big house somewhere in Jamaica, probably close to Kingston somewhere. No bars on the windows here, so it's probably in a gated community or something. And he says, see who watched my new place? Don't come near. Now you got to pay this guy to watch the place. Jamaica's different, okay? Jamaica's different. You're either in a gated community. I noticed that most people that are not in gated communities have bars in the windows, right? Someone will break into your house if you're not home. That's like anywhere, but it's different in Jamaica. It is. But yeah, it looks nice, man. This guy, Vybz Kartel, has been signing deal after deal since he's been home. He has a big tour planned, and it starts, it starts on December 31st in Kingston. And he's doing a lot of shows after that. He's going to be running up that bag for the next year. I mean, he deserves it. He's been in jail for 13 years. He got exonerated. Then we got Meg Thee Stallion announces part 2 of her album release October 25th. Nobody really wanted Act 1, right? You kind of flopped on that with all the money and everything that was poured into it. You flopped. I don't think this is going to do well. I'm going to be honest with you. There's nothing leading up to it. You're 6 days from an album, and nobody cares. And all they're going to do is they're going to attach it to the first album to boost the sales of that album. There's a way they can do that. It's going to be a continuation of the first album. They're going to add songs to it and add a disc. That's Derek Milano right there. He has more followers than monthly listeners. It's crazy. He's a clown, bro. To be honest with you, he clowned himself by doing the whole Blac Chyna thing. Oh my gosh. Go to his page. Everything's with Blac Chyna. He did their On the Radar with her, everything. He's using her as a way to try to bring attention to his music, and he's obviously paying her for it. She's probably making, I would assume that she would charge $250,000 for a relationship. She's done it in the past. You wonder why she's dating a no-name rapper many times in the past? Cha-ching! Okay. This is one of Gucci Mane's artists that got let go. He's happy he got let go. Which artist is this? Here it is.
Hey man, look, did what I wanted. You know, I ain't tripping. You feel me? I've been talking about this shit the last past 2-3 days. I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know what to do before that truth come out.
What truth?
That's all I'm gonna say. Niggas know what to do.
Yo, Gucci, keep this one. Don't let him go. Keep him shelved. He's already talking smack. He says before the truth comes out. What truth? Nobody knows who you are, dude.
Hey man, look.
Yo, man, that's why you can't give everybody opportunity, man, because as soon as you say no or it doesn't work out, you're the devil, man. You're the devil. Gucci, man, shelf that one right there. Shelf him up for a year. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre talk about artists sampling too much, right? And I saw in the comments people didn't get what they were talking about because they were like, they sampled. No. They took songs from different genres and sampled them and brought more attention to, and recreated the record with a sample, right? What's happening now is artists are taking songs that already worked, that had a sample in them, and just redoing it. So they'll take like an old Diddy song, an old DMX song, and they'll just use the same sample they used and recreate the song, right? And that's a cheat code because people are identifying with the feeling that the DMX record gave them, and it brings attention to it. And it's a cheat code, like just like Glorilla's new song that samples, you know, that redoes "Wipe Me Down" by Fox and Boosie and Webby's on. Is it just Fox and Boosie or is Webby? I can't remember. But anyways, it's a cheat code. Glorilla did a good job. Don't get me wrong. Okay, people used to do this as a mixtape. To do this as a record is wild, right? Like 50 Cent would make mixtapes redoing people's records just for promo. To redo it as your own record and put it out is crazy to me. But, you know, music's lost. There's no new creativity really going on out here right now. And that's what Dr. Dre was upset about. He's like, you know, I wish people would get more creative. Lieutenant Dan from Hurricane Milton, remember he vowed to stay on his boat. Aiden Ross was going to give him $100,000 to buy a new boat and all that. Well, he's been arrested for not relocating his boat, which caused public hazard in Florida due to its poor hygienic condition. Well, he has no way to clean it. I wish Aiden Ross helped him at least clean his boat out. But hey, they're vowing to keep Diddy. Now they're reintroducing the Cassie video, everything. He ain't getting no bail, man. I thought he was going to get bail. I don't think it's even possible at this point. Young Thug, we'll see if his peacemaking abilities come to the light. You know, Future retweeted that Young Thug was saying, we need peace between Future, Drake, Metro Boomin. I miss us all working together. You're in jail, bro. I would be concerned about getting out right now, not about everyone working together. Future chose a side, man. And you know what? Remember when Kendrick Lamar was like, oh, Drake went to Atlanta when he needed, he ran to Atlanta when he needed to get some more mojo or whatever, right? Nah, I'm sorry. Drake brought a lot of attention to a lot of artists in Atlanta, too. Future, it helped Future a lot in the beginning. Yeah, Future became a totally different artist than he was when he came out. When he came out with hated that record too. People like it though, obviously. But what was it? Scar Montana, Tony Montana, I hated that song, right? But then Drake jumped on it, and it took it to another level. Then over the next 3 years, Future became, with 3 to 4 years, Future became who he is today. It was the evolution of Future should be studied. He sucked in the beginning. 2008 sucked, bro. Then he got better. He came into his own style. He did suck in the beginning. Rocco always saw potential in him, though. Shout out to Rocco. Let's see. Cameron talks about the time he chilled with Kanye and Marilyn Manson during a Donda era. And he says, he went to a warehouse, a dark warehouse with just like 4 torches in there, and like Marilyn Manson and a bunch of other people went there, and he was looking at Kanye like, what are you doing here, man? Like, what's going on? And then Kanye had to break character and say like, oh, hey, what's up, Cam? No, we're just eating. He's like, they had these baby plates with baby portions on it, and he was like, I was just not feeling it, man. It was very weird. It's a funny story. You got to go check it out. Just type in Cameron Kanye, and it'll come up on Twitter. Anyways, man, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Let's see if I got anything else here. All right, that's it, man. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
New.